but the way the wrinkles are on the fronts that way. Almena going to be in their whites, green numbers, green letters, green trim. Should be another good game.
Yeah, I'm not going to have a problem identifying the Northern Valley Huskies. Of course, I've seen them a few times, so I kind of know them by facial recognition. It will be for South Barber, Gage Cantrell going out and shaking hands with Ross Cole of the Northern Valley Huskies. Neil Gugelmeyer going to shake hands with probably Caden Kinnerconnect, and yes, indeed, that will be the next entry for the Northern Valley Huskies. Rathgaber will be coming out. Trey will shake hands with Riley Sides. And for the Chieftains, it'll be Kobe Carey. And yeah, it's spelled the same way as Kobe in ALA. And Caden Bach gets introduced by the Northern Valley Huskies. And finally, it's Cole Coggins, the fifth starter for the South Barber Chieftains. Nicholas Stutzman, the final starter for Northern Valley. So for Northern Valley, the Huskies, it'll be Cole, Kinnerconnect, Sides, Bach, and Stutzman. For South Barber, it's going to be Cantrell,
Gugelmeyer,
Rathgaber, Carey, and Coggins. Couldn't read my own handwriting.
Nope. Cantrell, Gugelmeyer, Rathgerber, Carey, and Coggins for South Barber. Coggins gonna gonna be the main go-to player. Rathgerber gonna run the point, and for Northern Valley, Riley Sides.
Jumping for the South Barber Chieftains, that's going to be Cole Coggins.
Should be a good one.
Against Caden Mock for Northern Valley on the jump. The jump goes to the Chieftains. Into the backcourt it goes. I believe that will be Gugelmeyer with the basketball, bringing it across half court. Rathgaber with it now, now top of the key, down low, nice give and go, right to Cantrell, and Cantrell puts it up and in. Boy, that was a quick move by Gage Cantrell.
Very much so.
Back the other way, right wing, now top of the key, they work it to Cole, back outside to Riley Sides. Nicholas Stutzman on the right wing. Left wing to Sides, into the corner it goes, down low. Jump pass back outside, driving the paint, taking the shot, and drawing the foul is Nicholas Stutzman. He'll go to the foul line, shooting two.
Let's see who they get the foul on. Took the shot fake, got his defender a little light on his feet, and then took him to the right and just went all the way to the hoop. Foul
Kobe
on Carey.
Carey picks up his first. The first foul shot from Stutzman doesn't fall, so it's still 2-0. Northern Valley trailing South Barber, but only 45 seconds into this one. Second shot rattles home for Stutzman, and it's a 2-1 lead to the Chieftains, who have the basketball in the backcourt.
And we're going to see that 2-2-1 full court trap.
Cantrell with it, gets it down low, and we're going to have a whistle and another foul. Coming up with the loose ball is Carey, but I believe going to the foul line probably will be Cole Coggins if it is in the act of shooting.
Yep, they're going to say that Stutzman got him with the body. He was clean up top. It was a nice block, just jumped into him a little too much.
First team foul, first personal against Stutzman. First foul shot goes for Coggins. 3-1 here, early going. Next shot from Coggins is in and out, no good. Rebound by Stutzman. He'll bring it up quickly on the dribble. Boy, he is motoring up the court. Hands it off now to Cole. Cole over to Sides on the right wing. Back out top it goes to Kinderconnect. Now left wing. Shot is good. Was that Ross Cole? No, that was
Stutzman.
Stutzman with the bucket. He now has 3 points and back the other way. Down low, they break the press and get the easy layup. That's going to be Coggins with his 3rd point.
Trap not giving South Barber much problems here early, breaking it pretty easily.
Up top to sides, top of the key on the dribble. Right wing it goes. That's going to be Stutzman. Tries to get it down low, but the ball goes out of bounds off of a Husky. It'll go back to the Chieftains. With 6:19 to go in the first quarter, South Barber 5, Northern Valley 3. Crossed half court we come. Trying to drive into the paint, but then the ball deflected away right into the hands of Riley Sides. He's into the forecourt. Right wing it goes to Kinderconnect. Down low, shots on the way from Bach. No good. It's blocked, and coming away with it, the Chieftains. Back down the court they come. That's going to be Rathgaber with it. Right wing now to Gugelmeyer. Shot from the elbow. Good.
Cole Coggins sizing up from 15, using his size to his advantage, and he has a nice shot, able to knock it down.
5 points already for Coggins. Back the other way. Guess who? That's going to be Caden Bach with the big bucket. Boy, both teams going inside early.
Yep, a lot of back and forth action, a lot of pressure, defense, giving up some easy looks inside early in this one.
Well, you got to see what kind of pressure is going to be most effective. Right now, neither team's really having a lot of luck in drawing the foul. As Cole Coggins, it'll be an old-fashioned 3-point play. He's got 7 points. He's 1 of 2 from the foul line, but he'll have one more opportunity from the charity strike.
Cole Coggins, as you said, already with 7 tonight. He runs the show for the Chieftains, and he's doing that very much so tonight, now with 8 off of the free throw.
10-5 as the Chieftains double up the Northern Valley Huskies early. Over on the right wing, Kinderconnect. Now to Cole. Shot good from Cole for 3. 10-8, a 2-point game here.
High scoring. Only 3 minutes gone by, already 18 total points scored. This is going to be a good one.
Driving into the paint. Driving down low. Shots blocked from behind. Boy, he was lucky not to get the foul. Was Stutzman. Back the other way. Shot for 3. It's good from Cage Cantrell.
And instantly, Northern Valley right back down the floor. Another one, of course.
And that's Cole again.
Oh my, what a game already.
Ross Cole with 6 points and 2 3-pointers, and it's a 2-point game, 13-11. Crossed half court, ball stolen away on the pass, and it's going to be a breakaway layup. This is going to be a tie game.
Caden Kinderconnect with his first basket of the night, and this is the fastest paced game of the tournament so far.
Well, they're not letting any paint dry, that's for sure.
Not at all.
As we get ready to go here, it'll be Chieftain basketball in the forecourt. They immediately drive into the paint, find an opening. And it's up and good for Neil Gugelmeyer. Back the other way, already in the forecourt are the Huskies. Down by 2, 15-13. Left side, driving the paint, taking the shot off the glass. First miss in about 3 minutes, I think, from either side. And it'll be Chieftain ball, 3-on-2. Shot for 3 from the wing, no good. It goes over the backboard, and it will be Northern Valley basketball.
So as you see, into the ball game, they're gonna be Loya and Signs.
Jesus Signs, Fabian Loya comes into the game. With the basketball is Sides into the forecourt to Cole, right wing, whistle. And didn't see the call, but I think
a walk.
It had to be a walk.
Yep, they're going to say he slid the back foot. Did Cole, caught it, and was going to drive, got cut off, and just the back foot, his feet got moving a little faster than his hands did.
Well,
one of the very few turnovers so far tonight for as fast-paced as this has been.
Well, and there's another one right there.
Tell you what, I'll say anything, and it is guaranteed it's going to change one way or another.
Neil Gugelmeyer that time just didn't get the ball down as he started his drive in time. So it will be 15-13. South Barber with the lead, but Northern Valley with the ball. South Barber's had as big as a 4-point lead. Northern Valley hasn't led, I don't believe, unless it was right at the beginning of the game, and I don't think so. Cole trying to change that with the 3-point shot, won't fall, out of bounds off of the hands of Loya, I believe. It'll go to the Chieftains regardless of who touched it last.
And if this tells you anything about how well these two teams are playing, there's only been 3 total rebounds so far tonight in the first 5 and change.
Well, if you don't miss, you don't have to rebound.
Exactly.
As we come back to live action with the basketball, it's Gugelmeyer now left wing. Down low they go. Shot hits the bottom of the backboard and comes down to Riley Sides. He'll bring it up quickly on the dribble. Of course he will. Over quickly now to Cole in the corner. Back outside to Sides for 3 from way downtown. Riley Sides.
Big time shot there to get Riley Sides on the board.
That was his first shot of the game.
That was his first shot of the game. I was wondering how long it was going to be until we saw one.
Nearly a steal there by Northern Valley as they have picked up the pressure on man-to-man. Now on the pass to the high post, ball stolen away, bounces right to Sides. He drives, he shoots, he scores, and he's fouled.
That right there was all muscle from Riley Sides. Got the steal, drove down the length of the floor, took the contact from Trevor Rooks and said, so what?
If you just look at that, you're thinking, oh my goodness, he's out of control. But no, not Riley Sides. I don't think he ever is. As going to the foul line, that one rattles off. Well, maybe on that foul shot. That doesn't happen very often. And Northern Valley, after having trailed most of this first quarter, now has their biggest lead at 3.
Riley Sides 72% from the foul line, so he very rarely misses one.
Back the other way, Gugelmeyer with it. Looking. Now he's going to dribble. Picks it up. Into the high post it goes. Back outside. And they reset to Gugelmeyer. He'll drive into the paint. Ball's loose, but picked up on the right wing. Dribbling up top. That's going to be Rooks into the game. And they try a backdoor cut. It's not there. It goes out of bounds off of the Chieftains.
They were looking for Coggins on the backside lob. And Gugelmeyer just put it a little too short. Got tipped, and now with 66 seconds to go, Northern Valley leading for the first time tonight, looking to extend it going into the second quarter in a very high-scoring matchup.
Nearly lost by Stutzman, but he gets it back as he crosses half court. Now back outside, Sides for 3, in and out, and back in again. Boy, he got the shooter's touch there.
Riley Sides 8 straight for Almena, and here he comes. It was only a matter of time.
6 points.
In about a minute and a half.
Yeah, and he's only missed 1 shot this game so far. He's only taken 3.
Yep, you said at 6, he's got 8. The only thing he's missed tonight's been a free throw.
Back the other way, back outside now. Nearly a double dribble, but driving into the paint, and that's going to be Kobe Carey with a Kobe-like move into the paint and the bucket.
Now with 10 seconds, you got to imagine you're going Riley Sides here, aren't you, if you're the Huskies?
Well, they got so many weapons, but yeah, that would be, he's a hot hand, and instead they go into the corner, shot for 3, no good. I believe that was Signs. Jesus Signs couldn't get it to fall, but at the end of one.
Out on the website at windmillfarmslandscapes.com.
Well, 3 of 3 from the field for Riley Sides. Took him 6 minutes to score, but that's because he didn't try a shot for 6 minutes. He is the point guard, and he was doing a job, and now he's got another shot, and finally the first miss of the game for Riley Sides from the field, and it comes down to the Chieftains. 7:45 to go in the first half. Northern Valley 21, South Barber 17. Ball knocked away and picked up. That's going to be a breakaway layup. No, it's not. Caden Bach had it knocked away, but he's going to go to the foul line. Shooting 2, I believe.
No, I think they're going to say that.
Was he on the floor?
No, they're going to say he got it clean.
Wow. Okay. Well, they're closer than I am to the action, are the officials, and they've done a great job. All the officials at this tournament have just been fantastic. As we come back to live action, it's going to be sides with it on the left wing. Low post. Now back outside. Shot by Cole for three. No good. Rebound tipped around, and the Chieftains come down with it. They can cut into the 4-point lead. Biggest lead for Northern Valley, 6. And the block is going into the paint. That was, I believe, Caden Bach with the big block. And now Stutzman drives, and he's going to get called for the charge.
That's going to be his second.
Who took that charge? Because that was a courageous job by one of the Chieftains.
It might have been Carey. It might have been Kobe.
I think it was Kobe Carey. He's the one on the screen anyway, and the cameraman pretty good about picking that up. As we come back,
camera crew doing a very good job all week so far at the tournament, making this possible, making the broadcast possible for you guys watching at home.
Indeed. Kudos to Mike Nelson and his crew here at the United Wireless Arena. Back to live action, 6:44 to go in the first half of play. Over in the corner, shot for three from the near side corner, misses. Rebound comes down to Northern Valley. Riley Sides immediately wants to break on the dribble with a quick outlet, and Rathgaber gets in front of him. He's going to get called for the charge. Or for the blocking foul, and it'll be the first on him, third against the South Barber Chieftains in this first half. Northern Valley's committed 3 personals of their own. Back the other way. Down low. Bach on the baseline. Back outside. Back to Bach, but the ball wasn't there for him, or he wasn't there for the ball, to be more accurate, as he just didn't know that was coming back to him that quickly. It'll be a turnover to the Chieftains in the forecourt now. Right wing. They'll reset. Down low on the baseline. Shot from the far side from 15. It's good, and that's going to be Coggins, who is by far the leading scorer for South Barber. He has 10 already of the 19 South Barber points. It's a 2-point game. Down low they go to Bach. Back outside. Shot for three. In and out, no good. Tip try by Bach is good, though.
Nice.
Caden Bach with a little tip.
Yep, able to get up in the air, and the one-hand tap in, the control of not only his body but his arm and his hand to be able to tap it in without coming to the floor. Very impressive.
Coggins on the left wing. Back out front. Boy, this has been a highlight reel for a first half is what this has been.
Yes, sir, very much so.
23-19, 4-point lead for Northern Valley, but the Chieftains have the basketball. That's Rooks back out front. Believe that'll be Carey. Now down low it goes inside to Coggins. His shot's no good, but the foul's going to get called, I believe, on Caden Bach.
Yes, I believe it will. That'll be, I think it's his fourth team foul.
4:50 to go in the first half. We could see another 20 points scored.
Oh, yeah.
Combined, and maybe by each team between now and the end of this quarter. Shots on the way. No good from Coggins.
A rare miss there from the free throw line.
They're now 2 out of 4 from the foul line.
Both teams have slowed down a considerable amount in the second quarter. Here is only a total of 4, make it 5 points scored. But, man, that first quarter was something. It's 21-17 at the break.
I think the defensive pressure from both sides, they tried to press, both teams did, to start the game. They're now dropping back a little bit at half court and picking them up there, and I think that's helping because they're not giving away as many fast break points. As we come back to live action, it'll be Chieftain basketball trailing by 3. Left side, now high post. Both coaches just making adjustment after adjustment. This is a chess match. Turnaround jumper by Coggins, no good. The rebound goes out of bounds off of a Chieftain hand, and it will go back to Northern Valley, leading by 3. 4:11 to go in the first half.
And what a first half it's been here in Dodge City. 43 points combined already.
Kinderconnect over to Sides. Now the skip pass back to Kinderconnect. Over to Cole on the right wing. He'll drive, jump, stop in the lane. Shot won't fall for Ross, and the rebound comes down to Northern Valley. Or check that, to South Barber. And now nearly a steal by Kinderconnect.
He almost was able to he was almost able to tip it and save it behind his back, but I thought he did it at first. When I first saw it live, I didn't realize his foot had touched the line. Almost a great play.
Gugelmeyer back to Rooks. Now over quickly to Rathgaber. To Gugelmeyer, or to Rooks rather. Now back to Rooks as they work it around near the elbow of the lane. They try a low post entry pass, but hey, standing right there was Sings, and he said, I got quicker hands than that, and he stole it away. Good job by Jesus.
Very much so, and going to be a full timeout taken on the floor. We'll take a break. We'll come back. You're listening to OpenSpaceSports.com.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Well, what a ball game we've got going here. 23-20, biggest lead for Northern Valley, 5 points. Biggest lead for South Barber, 4 points. It's been that close.
It's been back and forth all night so far. An unbelievable high-scoring first quarter, 21-17. Coaches make adjustments, a little bit slower here in the second quarter.
I'm kind of wondering, Chuck Fessenden, he kind of has a stormtrooper mentality on offense. He just substitutes in, and a lot of times Northern Valley will run the opponent off the court in the second half. But I tell you, the Chiefs look to be pretty deep too, so this could be interesting.
This could be a very, very good semifinal action.
Riley Sides over to Ross Cole. Back outside it goes. Now to Sides on the right wing, top of the key on the dribble. Between the legs, and then he drives, jump stop into the lane, back outside, Signs. Shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Northern Valley. That's going to be Gugelmeyer with the rebound, I believe. Check that, possibly Carey with the rebound. Now driving into the paint. Nice dish to the low post, bucket. Cole Coggins has, well, he is the offense right now for the South Barber Chieftains. He has got a ton of points, 14, I believe. Riley Sides said, hey, I can do that too. I just forgot to try.
What a move by Riley Sides. Lost it midair, looked to be out of control, gathers it back up, takes his little jump stop, and knocks it down. He's in double figures.
He has 10. And yeah, like I said earlier, I don't think he's ever really out of control.
And Gugelmeyer the other way, nice fadeaway.
It's just punch, counter punch is what it is in this game so far. One team gets an advantage, the other team just answers right back. Ross Cole with it on the baseline from 15, no good, rebound, and we're going to have a whistle and a reach-in foul against the Northern Valley Huskies. New man into the ballgame, Fabian Loya, who's been in earlier in the first quarter, but he'll pick up the foul here. This, I believe, is his first action in the second quarter. And with a minute 42 to go in this quarter, it's Northern Valley 25, South Barber 24.
And after Northern Valley put up 21 in the first quarter, has only put up 4 in the second, but South Barber put up 17, only mustered 7. It's a 1-point ball game. Anything is possible. It's state basketball.
Give and go, backdoor cut, but a good recovery that time. And the ball's going to come down. Stutzman with the quick recovery after he got beat on the backdoor cut, was able to defend on the low post. And Northern Valley now has the basketball, still leading by 1. Outside to Stutzman. Left side to Sides. Over to Cole. Tries to drive the baseline, not there, cut off. Over to sides. Now Stutzman on the wing. Up top it goes. Right wing. Cole for three. No good. Rebound comes down. Chieftains. Boy, they are blocking out well on the boards tonight.
Both teams are. Not very many offensive rebounds given up.
No second chance points to speak of, really.
Not very many at all, if there is any.
Well, Caden Bach, that's the only one I can think of all game. And now we're going to have an over and back call or an out of bounds. Either way,
yep,
it'll go back to Northern Valley.
Yep. And with 35 seconds to go, Almena doesn't like to slow it down, but you'll wonder, 35 seconds, you're only up one.
They
Do
can
they go
make
one
four
shot?
possessions in 35 seconds, both of these teams. And having said that, of course, they're going to hold for one.
They're gonna. It appears that way as Riley Sides was standing in the backcourt for about 4 seconds. I guess I said first quarter they were going to let Sides run it. He ran it, got it into the quarter to Signs, who missed the three, and it looks like they're going to let Riley run it here with 10.
And they get it into the corner, and then back outside. Kinderconnect now over to Sides on the opposite side, and the ball is kicked loose out of play, but off of a Chieftain, it'll go back to Northern Valley.
And this might be good for Northern Valley. They weren't in a position to get a shot. Now with 2.5 seconds, you get a setup for an inbound.
And immediately it's to Sides over to Stutzman at the buzzer. By golly, that was a pretty good look at a three-point shot.
That was about all you can hope for in 2.5 seconds.
25-24 at halftime. Northern Valley with the lead. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, folks. Well, a reminder that we have state basketball action going on all throughout the state of Kansas as we come back for the second half here. It'll be the Chieftains with the ball. 7:31 to go in the third. 25-24 South Barber with the basketball.
And what a game it's been so far, just as advertised.
And a big steal by Northern Valley. Stutzman able to quickly flick that ball away right into a teammate's hands over to Cole in the forecourt, and he buries it from the left wing. Ross Cole, third three-pointer of the game.
And how many people do you know that can get a defender to move without dribbling a ball?
Wow.
Cole
that head
with
fake
the
was
head
classic.
fake. Defender takes 3 steps. He's wide open. And
driving
Carey.
and spinning in the lane is Kobe Carey. He doesn't get it to fall, but I think he drew a cheap foul there and will go to the line. He really wasn't in position to make that shot.
Nope.
It didn't look like he was in control enough to make the shot.
They're going to call it on the ground or after the shot, one of the two. Foul goes on Caden Bach, his third.
So he'll set down now. Now we see a little bit of the bench coming to play for Northern Valley. Inbounds and tipped away on the inbounds, but right to a Chieftain. Way out front for three, no good. Rebound saved as it was going out of bounds to the Northern Valley Huskies sides. He'll drive into the paint, jump stop all the way to the lane. Couldn't get it to fall on the little roll shot, but it was rebounded by the Chieftains. I tell you what, Riley Sides has done just about everything tonight, and you really expected that one to fall.
Yeah, he got to the lane, was able to have an open look at it, and everybody in the building thought it was going to go in.
Well, the fingertip roll is usually a staple of his, but it just wouldn't fall for him tonight, at least not there. Nearly another steal by Stutzman. They stop, pop for three, but a little short, goes out of bounds out without touching the rim.
Ooh, they're going to say it got tipped. It'll stay with South Barber. Crowd didn't like that call.
It was deflected, and that's why it was short, at least in the view of the official. He said it was partially blocked, and that's why it will be Chieftain basketball. The inbounds, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul in the lane on the inbounds pass.
They were trying the lob to Coggins, and it was too far over his head, but part of that reason was he got held down. Foul.
They were trying an alley-oop on the inbounds.
They're trying an oop on the inbound. Coggins can jump.
These guys are rolling everything out in this second half. Into the corner it goes. Shot for three. No good. Rebound comes down to Chieftains as South Barber retains possession. It'll be a carry. Now stolen away by Ross Cole. He just ripped it away at the foul line. And now the pass inside. Stops. Pops. No good. Rebound fought for on the ground. Couple of bodies there. Stutzman able to grab it, as was Trey Rathgaber. And I believe it's going to go to Northern Valley. Inbounds upcoming. Out front, stolen on the inbounds pass, quick outlet. This could be a one-on-one break on the fast break. He couldn't get it to fall. Rebound comes down to Cole. He's falling down and makes a pass to Stutzman, who'll dribble it into the forecourt. Oh, my goodness. Give me oxygen, please. Kenner Connect with the basketball. Now over to Sides,
I thought
top
Sides
of the key.
was going to shoot it.
Well, it kind of looked like it. Now down low, back out front. They move it around quickly to Cole for three. Yeah,
beautiful
from the right
extra pass from Riley Sides to Cole, who is on fire here tonight.
He's made 4 field goals in this game. They're all from three-point land. He has 12 points. Timeout on the court. Back after this.
The Oasis Petrolube Truck and Tire Shop, located behind the Oasis Travel Center on I-70 exit 53, is the local leader in preventative maintenance service for over-the-road professionals, as well as local fleet, farm trucks, and passenger vehicles. Alex and his qualified staff pride themselves on being fast, efficient, and friendly, getting you back on the road quickly. They use the major brands of oil from synthetic to conventional, and they have the filters to fit most makes and models on the road today. They can also handle all of your car and heavy-duty tire needs during the day, at night, and on the weekends. The Petrolube is part of the Chance Management Organization, where you won't take a chance, you'll get an opportunity. Always accepting applications, so check them out on their website at colbychance.com.
Welcome back, folks. United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, Kansas. I've always had fun doing broadcast here at the state tournament in Dodge City, but this one might be the best yet, as this has just been fantastic. A great semifinal day so far.
Very good semifinal day so far. Still 2 more games
Yeah, we're
after
just getting started,
this one
folks.
here already.
We're warming up, Saul. As we come back to live action, Chieftains with the ball, trailing by 7. Boy, Northern Valley just sneaks up on you. It's been a 1-point game most of the way, and then you look up and you're down by 7.
And South Barber has not scored yet in the second half, as that changes right there on the basket by Carey.
Tell you what, Kobe Carey has 4 points, and that's a big outlet for the Chieftains as they get their first bucket of the second half, trailing by 5 now. Stutzman tries to drive, loses the ball on the dribble, and we're going to have a whistle. And I think he got bailed out. It's going to be Cole Coggins getting the foul, I think.
Yes, it will be on Coggins, his first team foul of the half, as Sides instant.
Well, they got the inbounds to him in the corner, and he just caught and released. Back the other way with a big-time fast break. Boy, they just let go of the dogs on that one. And Neil Gugelmeyer with the bucket. Back the other way quickly. Sides back outside to Stutzman. Top of the key, it goes to Ross Cole. Now into the corner. Sides for 3. No good. Rebound comes down to the backside. That'll be the Chieftains with the ball. And they work it over to Rathgaber. He'll walk it across half court. Left side to Coggins. Right side now it goes to Cantrell. Over to Gugelmeyer.
South Barber
Cantrell.
being patient right now on offense, looking for the shot they want.
And there it is, but it wouldn't fall. A three-point attempt from Rathgaber. It was a good-looking shot. It just wouldn't fall. And the ball goes out of bounds to Northern Valley. Still 31-28. Back down to a three-point game. Boy, the Chieftains, just when you think they're losing contact,
they don't
with
go
Northern
away.
Valley. Yeah, they're not going away at all yet. Kind of like last night's girls' game at the end of the night. The Red Aces of Buckland, they just hung in forever in that game, despite Quinter having to control, you would think.
Quinter controlled that game from one end to the other. I was down watching that one. And the Lady Aces, I looked, shot 23% from the game and still scored 41 points.
Yeah, and Quinter only shot 25%, I think. As we come back to live action, it's going to be Sides with the basketball, top of the key, thinks about taking it, and then gets it over to Stutzman, down low post. The entry pass goes out of bounds, and they were looking for Loya. It'll go off of a Chieftain, so it'll retain with Northern Valley. Inbounds upcoming. Stutzman in the corner to Sides on the near side. Or to us, near side. To you, it would be the left. Pass it outside to Stutzman on the left wing. Top of the key to Cole, back to Stutzman. He jump stops into the lane, takes the shot from 10, no good. Loose ball out of bounds. Who touched it last? It'll be South Barber touching it last, so Northern Valley retains possession. 3-point lead, 2:43 to go in the third. Boy, this quarter seems to have just flown.
This quarter has just disappeared.
Sides with it on the left wing. Top of the key now. Inside the arc is Ross Cole. First non-three-pointer of the game for Ross Cole. He has 14.
It's Ross Cole's night tonight.
He's shooting well, that's for sure.
South Barber once again being patient on the offensive end, not forcing anything.
Now driving and not having his feet set. That's going to be a foul against Riley Sides. He kind of looks and goes, well, he tried to run over me, guys.
That's only Sides' first.
If he had just planted his feet and fell down, I think he might have gotten a charge on that. As we come back to live action. And the alley-oop, the shot was right there, well executed, but it didn't fall. And then on the rebound, the ball unable to be saved by Stutzman. I'll tell you what, Nicholas Stutzman, how many rebounds do you have for him, or do you know?
I got him with 3.
It seems like he's been everywhere, though. As we come back to live action, it will be Rathgaber triggering the inbounds. He's having trouble, and he had a lot of trouble. 5-second call against the Chieftains. Nobody broke open. That wasn't Rathgaber's fault.
No.
That was the players out on the court just not finding an opening for him to throw to.
Yep, and Northern Valley doing a good job, able to not allow anybody to get open,
you
for that matter.
What they did there? They're putting pressure on it subtly. They put a little pressure on at the most inopportune times. That time it was on an inbounds, but it was on a half-court inbounds. But they just they really work the press or pressure at any rate well. And if they mix it in, they might be able to get a few turnovers here. Back outside, Stutzman thinks about it. Instead, Sides for 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound, Chieftains.
Sides has kind of gone cold here in the third quarter. Not what you like to see if you're Northern Valley, but if you're South Barber, that's what you want.
Well, you know, they got a lot of weapons. They can find somebody else to shoot the ball if they have to, and Sides at any point could warm up and probably will.
As Carey there knocks that one down, and it's back to a 3-point game.
Back the other way. Driving in, Riley Sides says, I've got to get myself going, and he goes right to the bucket, draws the foul, gets the points, and it'll be the old-fashioned 3-point attempt
As here you
for
see
Riley
one
Sides.
spin in the lane, draws the contact, able to muscle it up, and you see the excitement on his face. Foul went on Coggins, his second. Sides missed his only free throw attempt of the night, I believe. Knocks that one down, though.
Yeah, you might not see that the rest of the tournament.
Yeah,
a miss
74% from the foul line is Riley Sides.
36-30, Northern Valley with the lead. South Barber with the basketball, left wing. Driving into the paint, dribbling it off his ankle, and Stutzman picks it up quickly. Nicholas will bring it up on the dribble. The big man stops on the left wing, gets it over quickly to Kinderconnect, back to Stutzman. Right side to Signs. Kinderconnect. Stutzman on the top of the key. Drives to the foul line, back outside. That's Kinderconnect. Left wing to Riley sides. He's going to drive into the paint all the way to the bucket. Shot won't fall. Signs. His shot's partially deflected. Rebound, Chieftains.
And there you saw the Huskies of Northern Valley being very patient, wanting to go inside. Sides got a look at it, just wasn't able to get it to fall. And then Coggins coming in with the big-time tip.
Back the other way we come. Boy, I tell you what. This has been good so far. Nearly a steal, and it is. Caden Bach with the steal, but it's stolen back at half court, and they scramble for it. Bodies everywhere, and the buzzer sounds to end the third quarter. 36-30, Northern Valley with the lead here at the end of 3 quarters of play. Lapsed in action, and it's been a fun game. We head to the fourth quarter. Chieftain basketball trailing by 6.
It has been a very fun game. It was 21-17 after the first quarter, and now it's 36-30. So if that tells you how high-paced scoring the first quarter was, because the action's still been there. That first quarter was nuts, and I didn't figure they could keep it up for 4 quarters, but I didn't know.
If they continue to press both sides, it probably would end up being close to a 100-point game for both teams.
Yes, they figured out very quickly. Both teams did that they handled the ball too well and not going to be able to run a press effectively on them.
Right now, Northern Valley in a zone, kind of a matchup zone though. Inside, a reach-in foul on Stutzman.
So that'll be Stutzman's third, I believe.
At least I think they're going to call it on him. Now they're... Yep, it is going to be Nick Stutzman. I thought maybe they were going to call it on Caden Bach. I'm thinking, I don't think he was anywhere near that play.
Third foul on Stutzman.
Inbounds comes. Now the shot's on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound, fought for, not going to come away with it. That was Trevor Rooks who had the shot. Looked like it was going to go in right until it bounced back out. And now Kobe Carey on the rebound is going to get called for the foul for the Chieftains. That'll be his second. 4th team foul against South Barber in this second half. Almena Northern Valley is also committed for. Riley sides in the backcourt to Kenner Connect in the forecourt. Now to sides. They play catch with it. Low post. That's Bach. He turns around, puts it up and in, and he's fouled. Old-fashioned 3. Coming up, the opportunity anyway, coming up for Caden Bach.
Nice move there by Bach. Put his shoulder down, drew the contact, went up, and knocked it down. Foul on Carey. That's his third. And Bach got the handle on.
7 points now for Caden Bach. First points of the second half for Bach. And with 6:55 to go in the fourth quarter, Northern Valley has stretched it out to a 9-point lead. The Chieftains need to peg it back a bit here.
And gonna be a foul inside, an offensive foul, so that'll give it back to the Huskies.
I didn't see who was involved there. Might have been
Gugelmeyer.
That is his second. 6th team foul, so now Northern Valley from here on out in the bonus.
7 minutes, a long time to be in the bonus if you're South Barber.
Against a good shooting foul team like Northern Valley, yeah, it is. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul. And I believe Bach might be going to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1.
I think they're going to say it was on the ground.
Well, it's a 1-and-1.
1-and-1, okay. We'll see.
Bonus situation for Northern Valley, 39-30. They can get it. This will be their biggest lead, I believe, of 10 points.
Yep, they've had 9 a couple of times, and now they've got 10. And Almena starting to show why they're the #1 team in 1A Division II.
I'll give the Chieftains some credit. They have really battled, and now the rebound by Kenner Connect. Big time break for the Northern Valley Huskies. They lead by 10. Kenner Connect for 3. In and out, no good, but the rebound, Stutzman up and no good. Boy, and now fighting for it. That's Bach. He puts it up and in. What an athletic move for Caden Bach. He hadn't scored in the third quarter, but in this fourth quarter, he has 6 points early in the quarter. 42-30, Northern Valley with the lead. Sudden, just turn on the afterjets. It's the fourth quarter, time to run away.
You said it during the break. You can contain them for a little bit, and then they explode.
42-30, Northern Valley with the lead. But Chieftains, they're not out of this yet, and they are a gutsy team. They had the basketball on the left wing. Now top of the key it goes to Googlemeyer. He almost has it stolen. Ball's loose, falls down. Riley Sides and him tangled up, and I believe Sides is going to get the foul.
Yep, dove in after it. Googlemeyer, Googlemeyer went to pick it up, and Riley took his legs out from under him.
Well, between Googlemeyer and Sides, that might be both individuals' most least graceful moment of the state tournament, because they've both been pretty smooth ball handlers and players. But that time, that wasn't pretty. And now Googlemeyer says, well, I'll just make a bucket. Check that. That was Coggins with the bucket from the baseline.
Nice.
First time we've called Coggins' name in a long time.
Had 8 in the first quarter, has slowed down. Had 13 at half, and he's got 15 now.
And a 3-second call against Northern Valley. 5:20 to go in the fourth. Northern Valley 42, but South Barber, they're not out of contact yet. They're down by 10, 42-32.
We've watched 8 10-point leads disappear in this state tournament already in about 30 seconds. So nothing.
Not quite, but almost.
No, almost 40 seconds, 50 seconds, something like that. Not a very long amount of time.
Driving the baseline, stopping, popping.
And I think Rathgerber going to go to the line.
Rathberger going to the line. Rathgerber, and I believe it's Stutzman picking up the foul.
That'll be Stutzman's fourth.
Wow.
6-team fouls, so both teams in the bonus for the last 5:05. There's still 5 minutes to go in this game.
Well, and I think we may see a lot of fouls in the last 5 minutes, so it could take a while. I'm just saying.
Yep, Rathgerber got the first one. That's his first point I've got him with tonight. So Signs will check in to the ballgame, give Stutzman a break with those 4. Stutzman playing a pretty decent game. 3 points, 5 boards unofficially as Rathgerber knocks them both down.
Well, it seems like he's been all over defensively for sure.
Yep, touching a lot of passes, getting hands in the passing lanes.
Signs down low, and Bach turned to shoot. He was really hit hard, and it's going to be a foul against Googlemeyer.
It'll be his third, 8th team foul, so that means free throws once again for Caden Bach.
Bach is 2 out of 2 from the foul line, 2 out of 3.
Coggins pulls down only his 4th rebound of the night. It feels like he's been grabbing more boards than that too.
With the ball, now bringing it over and driving the paint, taking the shot over Riley Sides, whistling a foul on the rebound. It'll go against the Chieftains.
Think it's going to go on Googlemeyer, and if it is, it is. That's his 4th.
So now Googlemeyer for the South Barber Chieftains have 4 fouls. Nicholas Stutzman for Northern Valley has 4 fouls. That's probably the product of this aggressive defense both teams have tried to employ in this game, and they've been running up and down the court. Signs goes to the foul line, and Jesus buries the first foul shot. And he is the first player not named Caden Bach to score for the Huskies in this fourth quarter. He hits the second foul shot. And just like that, it's back to a 10-point lead.
Yeah, Signs 67% from the line, and that's right what the team shoots on the year, 67% from the charity stripe.
Back the other way. Shot for 3. Good! Right back in the game with Trey Rathgerber burying the three-pointer. First points of the game from me, for my unofficial stats anyway, for Trey, and it is a 7-point game.
It's South Barber's never out of this game. They haven't been out of it the whole time. You see a look there. Adam in the huddle, and It's been 10. It's been 1. It's been 7. It's been a good ball game.
It's been 4:20 left in this game, and just about anything could still happen. Northern Valley leading 44-37 at this point. It's been a fun semifinal game, and I think the second semifinal's probably going to end up being the same way.
Yes, as it'll be Sharon Springs
and a very, very good Elrya Christian team.
Yes,
the Eagles are going to.
That'll be an interesting matchup.
Shot from the foul line, and I tell you what, Ross Cole just slung it behind his head and threw it at the bucket, and it rattled home.
It is Ross Cole. It's your night when that happens. I think he was looking for a foul, didn't get the foul call, but he knocked the bucket down anyway. He's got 16.
37, 9-point lead for Northern Valley. Shot inside the three-point line, won't fall, but the rebound comes down to the Chieftains. Skip pass over on the right wing for 3. Good! That will be Cantrell burying it. He has 8.
That one was deep.
Yeah, that was way out there. 46-40, now a 6-point game. Riley Sides drives, and he wants to take the shot, but I think there's a timeout called before the foul. So we're going to have a timeout. We'll be back right after this on Open Spaces Sports.
All-American Glass is there to serve their customers wherever they are. At All-American Glass, they feature NGA-certified master technicians to handle your insurance claims or emergency repairs. All-American Glass will repair first and replace when necessary. Call All-American Glass in Long Island, Kansas at 785-854-7625 or toll free at 866-312-2257. Are you tired of all the TV ads for auto insurance? At the Almena Insurance Agency, many of the companies they represent eliminate that advertising cost and pass the savings on to you. No frills, just good rates and service. At the Almena Insurance Agency, a portion of every premium dollar that you pay while doing business with them is reinvested back into the community and the school district. That's the Almena Insurance Agency of Almena.
Back to live action. Cole with it as we return. It's going to be Kinner Connect over to Bach, now to Cole. Check that, that's Sides. Now they try to flip the court. No, they don't. They keep it over on the left wing to Sides. Back out top to Cole. Sides will take it in the half moon. Way out there over to Caden Bach. And we're going to have a whistle and a travel against Caden. He kind of shuffled his feet. I think he stumbled is what I think happened. And it will be South Barber basketball trailing by 6. They could cut this to a 4-point game. Under 3 minutes to go. 2:59 to be exact.
And
we have ourselves a barn burner.
It is anybody's ball game right now. A 6-point lead is nothing with 3 minutes to go.
Not with these two teams, not the way they're playing tonight. Gugelmeyer now top of the key it goes. Quickly over to Coggins on the right wing. He'll reach back and throw it to, believe that is Rathgaber. And it is, and now they reset. Nearly stolen by Stutzman on the quick hands. Shots on the way, no good. Stutzman's back into the game, by the way. And we're going to have a whistle and a travel against Cantrell.
Yep, he knew it when he did it. He caught it and was trying to get behind the three-point line and had to take that third step to do it.
2:27 to go in the ball game. Northern Valley 46, South Barber 40. Riley Sides with the basketball across half court on the dribble. Picks it up and then passes off to Kinder Connect. Back to Sides on the left side. Right side to Kinder Connect. He's double teamed. Ball's knocked loose into the backcourt, but Kinder Connect regathers. And he'll be able to get it across half court. Whistle and a foul against South Barber's Rathgaber.
I believe that's going to be his fourth. Excuse me, his third.
So now, some foul trouble starting to mount up for both teams towards the end of this game.
Yep, and double bonus the rest of the way. So Kinder Connect only with 2 points so far tonight.
Shots on the way, no good.
Kinder Connect on the year, 68% from the foul line average is 9 points a night. He's only got 2 so far here tonight. Make it 3.
And it's 47-40. A 7-point lead. Chieftains with the basketball across half court. They set it up there. That's going to be Rathgaber. Left wing. Driving to the baseline. Stop. And it's going to be a hand check against Caden Bach. And is that 5 on Bach? Yeah, if they call it on him?
I think that's only his 4th. I think
okay.
Stutzman's the one that had 4. It's his 4th.
All right. Well, Coggins has slowed down considerably, has 15 points, but he's going to the foul line, make it 16.
He's tied for the highest scorer on the night for either team. Him and Ross Cole both with 16. And you know who we haven't heard from in a while?
Riley Sides.
That very well may change in this last 2 minutes.
Shots on the way, no good. Rebound by Stutzman. I don't want to put any pressure on the young man, but hey, it's been a while since we heard his name.
He plays, I think he plays better under pressure.
Well, yeah. Jump pass over to Cole. Cole tries to drive. Ball's knocked loose. Whistle and a reach-in foul on Ross Cole. And going to the bonus will be South Barber. Shooting a 1-and-1 for the Chieftains will be
Kobe
Carey. You just like to say Kobe, don't you?
Kobe.
Minute 32 to go in the 4th quarter. I don't know what to respond to that, folks. Carey with the first foul shot, cuts it to a 5-point game, 47-42.
You've got a first name of Kobe and you're playing in a sub-state or a state semifinal game, you better have yourself a ball game, and he's got 8, 4, and 2.
Whistle and a timeout called with 1:27 to go. It'll be a 30-second timeout to Northern Valley. We'll be back after this.
For more than 75 years, the Almena State Bank, with locations in Almena and Norton, has been your locally owned and operated full-service bank. Your deposits and investments stay in the community, benefiting your friends and neighbors. Their staff continually works to build on the high quality of service you have come to expect and deserve. The Almena State Bank offers a full range of commercial and personal banking services, complete with their easy-to-use mobile banking. Stop by today and let them help you make your financial goals a reality. Almena State Bank, Equal Opportunity Employer, member FDIC. When it comes to personal service and minor tune-ups, tire repairs, and more, you can depend on Home Oil Company of Almena. Whether it's filling up your car or pickup, or fuel delivery, or an oil change, you can trust the friendly people at the Home Oil Company. Home Oil Company of Almena supports the Northern Valley Huskies in academics and athletics.
One thing that's been lost in this game because of all the frenetic action, you know, Northern Valley comes in averaging 76 points a game. There's 1:27 left. They've only scored 47. But the Chieftains also score a lot of points, and they haven't scored but 43. So this has been a really good defensive battle. And now we got a whistle and a foul on the restart.
After the first quarter, it's been a defensive battle.
Yeah.
The first quarter was offense, offense, offense.
Well, both teams wanted to trigger their offense by their defense with the fast break off of pressure defense, but they realized they couldn't get any turnovers on the pressure defense, so they had to break back down, and it became a half-court game. And second shot's good as well. Riley Sides. Hey, guess who came back onto the
Riley
score sheet?
Sides showed back up when it matters the most in this semifinal game. Foul went on Rathgerber there. That was his 4th. So now South Barber needing a basket desperately.
1:10 to go and counting. 6-point lead for Northern Valley. Chieftains out front trying to be patient, but they need a bucket fairly quickly here. Stopping, popping from way downtown, no good. Get us his own rebound, though. Shot for 3, that won't fall. Boy, they're taking them from way downtown. The rebound comes down to Kinderconnect, over to Sides, back to Kinderconnect. And now Riley with it in the backcourt will dribble near half court.
Close to a 10-second call, but they did get it across.
To Cole and back to Sides in the forecourt. To Kinderknecht. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the line shooting a double bonus. And that will be Greg Cantrell, I believe, picking up the foul. I'm trying to think that might be his first, and it is.
Kinderknecht 68% on the year. Just hasn't had himself a very good night tonight, only 3 points.
Well, you know, he's done what's been asked of him, though. He hasn't had a bad night. He just has seen everyone else really have outstanding ball games.
Ross Cole with 16, Sides with 15, Caden Bach with 10. Kinderknecht looking to make it 5.
And he buries it.
And an 8-point lead.
3 out of 4 in the fourth quarter. That's a pretty good night.
That's when you need those numbers big time. And with under 30 seconds to go, Almena in the driver's seat.
8-point lead. Not out of the woods yet, but getting close. Shot, no good. Rebound, Riley Sides. And he'll dribble it across half court, and he sprints up the court trying to run off a little time. Now he goes back to the other side. 3 Chieftains chasing him, and he's outrunning them on the dribble, and finally he's fouled. 11.1 seconds to go.
Riley Sides. If you didn't think he could handle a basketball, he just ran about 15 seconds off of the clock with South Barber trying to foul him. And he was going to hold on to the basketball, and he's going to be the one shooting free throws. He's got 16, and Almena going to be moving on to the state championship game.
I think he just dribbled about the length of a football field on that last play, and he hit both foul shots afterwards. That made me short of breath. Back the other way, shot for 3, no good. Follow shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Bach, and that'll end it. And the final score here, Northern Valley 53, South Barber 43. Back after this on Open Spaces Sports.